I used to be a TV reporter, right? The first time I tried to walk away from corporate media was in 2016. My family was like, what are you doing? You're on TV, you have a good job, you have a stable paycheck. And I was like, but I just know that I could be covering better stories and that I could be telling them in a way that provides value to the audience. But I had no idea how to be an independent reporter and make a living. So I was like, what if I just become an Uber driver? So I applied for Uber. They didn't take me because my car had a dent. It was a little dent, but they still said no. So instead, I applied to be a driver for Lyft, and they did take me. So I bought a camera with my savings, and I was shooting, writing, and editing stories during the day and driving for Lyft at night. My sweet friend was coming with me, we were traveling, and these stories were getting millions of views online. But they were making us no money. At the time, I was also sleeping on the couch of my friend's parents' apartment. They were so sweet to take me in, but I felt bad. So sometimes I would just sleep in my car to try to give them space. Anyway, the money I was making with Lyft was not enough, so I got another job, teaching English to kids in China. So I was waking up in the middle of the night to teach these classes, and I was not good at it. I got very bad reviews from their parents.
Good job, Tina. You get a star.
I was obviously not meant to be a teacher, but I wanted to continue being an independent reporter so bad, but it was getting really expensive. I was starting to rack up credit card debt, and I could only crash in other people's houses for so long. And I remember posting about it and being like, there's obviously a need and a want for this kind of journalism, but I don't know how to monetize it. And someone was like, why don't you do some crowdfunding so you can keep it going? And I was like, that feels so weird. I don't want to ask people for money. So I had to take another TV job and then another one. But the whole time I kept dreaming about being an independent reporter again. So in 2020, I quit again. But this time I was a lot better prepared. I had savings, I cut my expenses, and I was no longer afraid to ask for people's support. That's why now you see that I have a Patreon, that I'm selling t-shirts. I'm willing to do whatever it takes because I know it's the difference between having to go work for someone else or remaining independent. And honestly, I'm very proud to say that my journalism is people funded, that I don't have to respond to anyone but my audience. So this is to say thank you because the last 4 years of my career have only been possible thanks to you.